What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a good day. This is not financial advice, but I'm going to be talking about AMC currently trading hands at $11.70. As you all know, we're consolidating quite a bit. The S&P is looking like it's very close to confirming a bear market, which is everything I've been warning about. And, for those of you who don't know, we have the PCE inflation report next Friday. I don't think that's going to be pleasant. So that's why I suggested if any of you are having trouble in the market and you need help, feel free to contact me for coaching. I've been meaning to get a video about the inverse ETFs, specifically UVIX and SQQQ. We've hopped in those and we've rode the wave up. We've done very well in those. For anyone who hasn't contacted me, I'm assuming you're very far in the green and doing very well. So shout out to you all on that. It's been a really great month. I'm right under 24,000% annual percentage rate this month. So it's been a really great month, and that's just for stocks. That doesn't include options. So I hope you're all doing really well, something around that range. Anyhow, if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out and we can discuss further how that works. But I just wanted to quickly say this is not a typical classroom. We're not going to sit down and waste time talking. I can't cram years worth of knowledge into a classroom. This is learn to earn. You learn by earning. That's how I do it. This is not a typical standard classroom. You learn by making a lot of money. You learn as you go. We do phone calls, Zoom calls, texting. We keep in touch every day, and that's how we do it. So if you're interested, feel free to contact me, and that's the way this is going to work if you're interested. So anyhow, I don't know if you've all heard, but Ken Griffin with Citadel recently bought millions of dollars in call options for AMC and GameStop. So it's looking really bullish, and a lot of you might be wondering why. Why is he suddenly getting so bullish? So we'll be talking about that. You also may have heard that Melvin Capital is closing the doors after billions of dollars in losses in AMC and GameStop. So karma finally caught up to them for trying to bury retail after all this time. So they are getting what's coming to them. They've let their clients down, and quite frankly, it's annoying to me when I hear about all these clients out there that's counting on a hedge fund like this to make them money, and you have someone like me out here that's nearly at a 25,000% annual return rate in just 1 month. And I'll be straight up with you. I don't have anywhere near the clients they have, but if I did, I can assure you they would be far better off with someone like me, because I'm an elite trader, an investor, an economic analyst. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good Monday today. So I'm going to pick up where I left off Friday. Been a pretty crazy weekend. I had my niece and nephew over for the weekend, and had a family reunion. So haven't had a chance to get any videos out over the weekend. So let's pick up where we left off. Let's talk about AMC and what we're looking at on AMC. So we're going to be looking at Executive Order 14032. Now, this executive order is titled Addressing the Threat from Securities Investments That Finance Certain Companies of the People's Republic of China. Was an executive order signed by United States President Joe Biden on June 3rd, 2021. The order came into effect on August 2nd, 2021. Apparently, I have a case of the Mondays here. Biden's Executive Order 14032 replaced Trump's Executive Order 13959 last year. Executive Order 13959 prohibited financial institutions to use Chinese securities as collateral momentarily. This propped up margin calls because of the large exposure of financial institutions that have Chinese securities. When these securities were no longer accepted as collateral on January 27, 2021, AMC surged. The order was shortly amended to May 27, 2021, where AMC had its second surge, reaching an all-time high of $72 a few days later. Biden then passed Executive Order 14032 shortly after, which gave institutions their collateral back for 365 days on June 3rd, 2021. Those 365 days are coming to an end, so June may be it for the short squeeze. So that's what I'm trying to get you all prepared for. One of the key differences between these two executive orders is that the previous executive order, Trump's Executive Order 13959, affected only 30 securities. Biden's Executive Order 14032 will affect more than 70 securities. So you can probably understand the implications there. Given the nature of the executive order, this will prohibit institutions from using Chinese securities as collateral, which will result in margin calls. So, if you also take into consideration rumors of China invading Taiwan, this, along with the executive order, which will go into effect on June 3rd, 2022, it tells me there's even a less of a chance that these institutions will be able to use these Chinese securities as collateral, right? So this is very good news for AMC. So you can be looking for around June 3rd to start seeing some action on AMC. Whether you are an investor in AMC, you're looking to average down, you're getting in the call options. We're getting to that phase where it's really time for you to think about whether you're going to sell in brackets, how you're going to sell. Look at the candlestick charts in terms of options, and figure out where you're going to start selling here. There's plenty of people that think AMC is, everyone has a different idea in terms of price. Some people are going to say, well, look at the Volkswagen squeeze of 2008, went to $1,500. AMC is 10 times the play, so the data suggests it's going to 10K, 12K. How how's AMC going to go? No one knows for sure. So where you sell is up to you. Obviously you can sell in brackets. You can make sure you lock in, X amount of profit to cover your original investment, and then just let it ride. Maybe you just want to let it ride and set stop losses. Maybe you have call options set. For example, the AMC $30 January call option that I had recommended at $1.50. Obviously, that went around $2.90. Maybe some of you cashed out and made some money on those, but the all-time high on that during the short squeeze was over $1,000. So considering, volatility factors, that this is going to be a larger short squeeze, maybe you want to get some of those call options instead of sell at $900. So that would be $90,000 per call option if that sell executes. So maybe you want to have some of those call options on top of your shares as well. However you play this is totally up to you. There's people who think AMC is going to 50K, 100K. I will tell you, I think that's never going to happen. That's just my opinion. I do think it's very possible that we could see some really high numbers, and if you hang in there long enough, you'll have a quite a bit of significant amount of capital to then short AMC on the way down. I think the market crashing is a catalyst for the short squeeze, and because as stocks and cryptos drain, there's going to be more capital to go into the play. And one thing I'll be talking about later on is, I think after the AMC short squeeze is over, one play that will be a target will be Sundial. So that's something I'll be talking about later on, just food for thought to throw that out there. But, Dow had its worst week since, I believe it was 1921. The S&P is very close to confirming a bear market. You know, if you wait until a bear market is confirmed, you're going to get burnt. We've been getting in and out of the inverse ETFs, doing very well. Um, you know, so you may want to consider getting positioned into you know, maybe you know, some in UVIX and SQQQ, moving into the crash. As I said a while back, you know, price targets slash predictions I had made, most of those were no longer good. We're going to see, in my opinion, extreme lows very soon. So, you know, brace yourself for that. Um, the wedge on the VIX shows that we, you know, may have a bottom coming up, you know, in the next several days, and that we may have, you know, some support in the market that pushes the VIX down. You know how it's controlled and manipulated. So, you know, if you want to ride some plays up, that's up to you. You know, we've been getting into different option plays as well. So that's what we've been up to. But you know, you know, like I said, if you you know, I've watched my other videos, you know, you're probably aware of my sentiment on the market. And you know, in short, I think we're close to crashing and burning. I think we've been in a recession for a while, and you know, I think the double-edged sword of inflation and rising interest rates, um, you know, rising mortgage rates, you know, have predicted stagflation. I think we're there. You know, weaker company earnings across the board, each quarter, weaker guidance. You know, you're seeing this reflected in retail, such as Target and Walmart. You know, as I said, Americans are hurting. They're spending less, higher gas prices. You know, Americans are paying more for everything, and you know, their mortgages as well. And this is going to be reflected in weaker quarterly earnings. So that's why I've been doing a lot of put options, and you know, it's worked brilliantly. And you know, I think we're going to have a massive crash. Supply chain issues are still a concern. Um, Now they're plugging this whole monkeypox deal. We'll see where that goes, but it's you know, not looking good. You know, in my opinion, I think the market will, you know, maybe we'll have some support that pushes the VIX down. But you know, my point is this. You know, you can take a greater risk on writing up some equities, or you can just try to get positioned into inverse ETFs, which, not financial advice, but I think that's the that's less of a risk in the market we are moving into, because I think by Thursday, moving into the inflation report, the market may very well be in the toilet. I mean, that's what I've been warning about. Everything that's going on. Quite frankly, I just haven't had time to get out videos. You know, with new price targets, but everything happening now is it's no surprise to me at all. You know, you know, based on Scholastic's RSI technical analysis, you know. Like I said, everything has happened now. I'm an economic analyst, so none of this is a surprise. There was an inversion on the on the dollar that looked like you know, maybe we could you know, have a bit of a rally. Do you want to risk it? That's up to you. And what plays do you want to risk? That's totally up to you, but I know what my planning is, and it's all about risk management and capital preservation. You know, you seen where I was recommending shorting Redbox. You know, it's a short squeeze play, so it took off anyways. But um, those particular plays were still, you know, making money. You know, so I think there are a lot of companies. You know, you can short in this market, and this is not financial advice, but you know, companies like Kohl's. You know, Tupperware was a good one to short. Um, I I think Macy's may be one. There there are loads, and small cap, mid cap companies, and anyhow, that's why I offer coaching on the side, because I have a lot more time to put into you know, people that are willing to invest in themselves, and you know, anyhow, if you're interested in that, I can help you out. If not, I'll do my best to you know, do what I can on the videos, but lately I just haven't had time to do them, and I guess that's pretty much all I have for now. You know, like I said, I follow lots of stocks. I follow lots of cryptos. I know that Gores Guggenheim is going to be merging with Polestar. I think that will be a good play to jump in on. Um, and I don't want to go into like too many plays on one single video. I just thought I would throw one more out there for you in case you're interested in hopping in on something that you may be able to write up on a merger. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. But I think the battle for AMC is coming to an end. In short, just to reiterate, it's looking good. In my opinion, it's looking bullish, and you know, King Griffin's people are back in the office. They've seen what's happened to Melvin Capital, and if they don't want to be next, you know, they better jump on board with the apes and ride this sucker up, and do the right thing. So it's good that he got call options, and it's good he's getting bullish on AMC and GameStop, because if not, he'll be next, and he'll be the one out of business, going bankrupt. That's just the way it's going to go. So let's you know, stay you know, just stay on track. It's been a long play, and you know, like I said, it's a psychological battle. I would not sell my shares cheap. I'll just say that. It's been a very long battle, and these people owe you a lot of money for your shares. In some cases, people's shares have disappeared from their accounts. And in some countries, you can't even turn off, you know, your share borrowing. So, you know, you can obviously here in America, but you know, there's just been a lot of dirtiness going on. You know, shorting the company, and holding a lot of apes down for a long time, and it's time these worms pay up. So let's just keep holding and get paid, because I think we're very close to the end here. And you know, as I said in my last video, if they get the price below $10, they will be paying higher interest, and the lower, like I think it's 25% more interest, and the lower it goes, the higher they pay. So I was thinking that they may try to, you know, jack the price up, make money on some calls before there's another trading halt, and they try to beat the price down. But we have the executive order 14032 on our side. So if they do put in a trading halt, you know, that's a big weapon for us. That's going to be coming on June 3rd. So just to remind you of that. So if there's a trading halt, will there be serious consolidation? I mean, based upon that, there shouldn't be. That's all I can really say. We should, you know, just have a temporary halt, and continue moving up through the halts. That's what history says. So I'm definitely bullish on AMC, GameStop as well, but definitely more so on AMC, because look where the price is, right? So That's pretty much all I have for you. And I guess I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great day. Peace.